Hello, Tier 3 tubers. We finally did it. It's finally that time to upgrade the difficulty from casual mode to try-hard mode. I've paused the game to show off the UFO chart, just for funsies here. We don't need to zoom in that far or anything. You guys can probably read it. So this is just to keep an eye on the UFO types to look for, because, you know, we'll want all the data cores, of course. This is an older version rather than the modern version, so you might notice there was no extreme ships in Phase 2. We'll just draw all over stuff. That's good. This phase is over. X. But we're in Phase 3. Some high quality let's play here. But anyway, the way you know you're in Phase 3 is you see some of these. Hunters are the new interceptors. Bomber carriers are the new bomber corvette. So bomber corvette turned into bomber carrier. Terror battleship. Or sorry, bomber cruiser turned into a bomber carrier. Terror battleship turned into a terror dreadnought. Light shuttle, medium shuttle, landing ship, supply ship, light cruiser, strike corvette, missile corvette, medium scout, heavy scout. There wasn't a carrier, now there's a carrier. Cool. So that's all that. Don't worry about this, we're not there yet either. Don't look at that. Spoilers. Okay. Anyway, I'm just, showing one little thing off there. So, it doesn't show me live on YouTube. Oh, surprise! Who could have guessed that YouTube wouldn't show me live? I try. I do what I can. Clearly I am live, and you guys are watching, so at least it's working. The other thing for future tubers here, before we hop into the game a little bit, just to remind, I do have this capture chart. So we got Phase 3 Seasons, or you can see down here, I guess. So we're looking for engineers and weapon commanders and some other stuff, of course. And then civilians, same thing. Engineers, weapon commanders, doctors, bunch of other stuff. Hopefully by now you're all familiar with what they look like. I still mix up the pink ones all the time, but, we'll see. Anyway, so I've still got this open on the side. And now, back to the actual game. As it tabs over and crashes everything, probably. What I'll do here is I just saved it. It is time. So this will just refresh our hub here. And yeah, we got 2 so far, but there's probably more coming. We got a large cruiser with Androns. We got a bomber carrier. So now we're looking at not only terror battleships, but other massive UFOs. So no terror troops, maybe, but lots of Androns. That actually might not be too bad. Androns are okay. So 2 Andron missions. That might be alright. A heavy scout Season with 1 Wraith. That's a small at least, not too bad. Maybe B team can handle that. And then a large as well, of course. And another one, sure, why not? This is going to be a lot of missions if we try to do them all, but it's not so easy. Oh, we changed the minigame, Blood Angel. Someone in chat will explain it in a second, hopefully. So, I'm assuming a lot of things. How is it gonna go shooting these guys down? Let's, I actually don't remember, but we'll find out pretty quick. Can Lancers take down a bomber carrier? Maybe. They might all die, but we'll figure it out. And this guy's got escorts, so at the very least we should try to clear out his escorts. And this guy, another large, probably want to send some sort of bomber after him. And then a scout, theoretically, could be destroyed by Corsairs. That's the plan. Well, or we could fight some hunters. Alright, I would like to not lose them, because I want to get the research off of them. Now that we're in a new phase, some micro is a little bit more in order here. If we can shoot them down, but I think we'll be okay. We're still on easy game. Easy air. Alright, here goes. So, brand new air interceptors. Sure, the game says auto-resolve, but we gotta at least have a look at this. Okay, tier 2 with technically tier 3 guns and kind of giving us an advantage a little bit. These guys have about the same range as us with their alien weapons. And they're probably faster than us, or at least very nearly as fast as us. We're going to group up a little. Then we're going to try to get a, you know, the standard flanking maneuver. Ooh, maybe? These guys are a lot more nimble than the last batch. Okay, I'm just trying to get as close as we can. Okay, we picked off the guy in the back. That's pretty good. Now we're going to find out if we're actually fast enough to get some distance to do this again. Not safely. So we're going to have to use some more fuel to get a little bit of distance here. You can barrel roll a little bit faster than you can fly. So if you do spamming barrel rolls, assuming you've got the fuel, you can get a little bit of range. So we're working a little bit harder on our air game this time around. Good. And we kind of want to go this way, I think. Ah, we just missed him on our... yeah, I should have... I just need to be a little bit further over. It would have worked. See you later, Runes. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, one more round of Hunter Dodgeball. This is where having a wider arc is good because they're so fast. You can miss your shot here. We're going to miss our shot here. We did a little bit of damage, but... He's actually almost down, but... We'll see. Every time we barrel roll over top of him, we do like 10 damage. Let's try to get a better... I guess we're still a little bit faster than him. I don't know. If you were... if you're on not easy air game, I don't know for sure if we would be able to win this fight. Or at least, I don't know if I would be able to win this fight. And we even have upgraded gas cannons already. Alright, so we got to figure out our roll pretty good. That seems... you know, we could just math it out. We're pretty close to this juncture here. How far over do we go? Just keep the mouse there. So we rolled a little bit over 2 squares. So with full afterburners, it's like 2 squares and a half, maybe. Which was exactly what we needed. Maybe that's worth, like, figuring out. I don't know. Anyway, we got our first Hunter data core. And we've got a few alien hunters. And a bunch of, you know, juicy rewards. So there's going to be hunters escorting everything now. Which is going to be interesting. We still have to go catch this guy. I guess South America Corsairs can maybe destroy a scout. Do they hunt aliens? No, they hunt humans. Okay. Again, I'm not going to auto-resolve these until we've at least seen them once or twice. Unless I'm really struggling. So this is Tier 2 jets, Tier 2 tech against Tier 3 scout. Oh, this phase. Okay, I've seen these before. Hold up, hold up. I remember this a little bit. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a big fat problem. So this heavy scout, Tier 3 scouts, they drop these really slow-moving drone type things. Basically think of them as mines. They move really slowly. But they do pretty good damage. I think they're called drones, but I think it's more effective to think of them as mines, because they mostly don't move. How are we going to get there? So the long range, we can read it, the heavy scout missile is dodgeable, as long as you're not flying straight at it. But then there's this wall of mines. So it's kind of tricky to get behind this dude, you know? In fact, he might still turn faster than we can turn anyway. I'm not 100% sure if we can even get behind him with his wall of mines. So, like, this strategy isn't working super hot. We're going to have to find a different way to get in there. Let's get a little bit of distance and try something else. Because this, I don't know how that's ever going to work. So, let's try something else. Number 3, you need to move. Hold on, we're gonna try to group these guys up. Now they're completely ungrouped. Good job, Blue. Everything's all messed up. Okay, 3 is in Afterburners, 1 is not, 2 is not. They'll catch up a little bit. I'm just trying to synchronize our speed a little. They don't need to be, like, perfectly in sync, but, you know. Okay, so. This time, the sneaking around behind him strategy was clearly not successful. We're gonna try this other strat. This is my best strategy. The problem with using one wingman for bait is, I swear he's really good at turning towards whoever's the closest. So we're going to try Ankylo strat. This is the Ankylo maneuver. Only those long-term YouTube viewers will remember the Ankylo maneuver. It's in every game with spaceships. Who's in front? I think number 2 is in the lead. But what we could do here is both 1 and 2. Okay, keep it up, boys. Number 3. Also duck. Now he's got the purple lasers, which we can't dodge. Now we're a little bit too close there. We're going to hit his mines. Aha! Victory is mine. So that's going to be our... Probably something like that's going to be my strat. That was definitely not, you know, flawlessly executed, but I think you can sort of use your barrel roll to dodge his missiles. Oh yeah, this is the other thing. The map doesn't end until all projectiles are done, and these seem to last forever, so we actually have to run away. That's a pain. Well, we could have auto-resolved it, of course. But yeah, these guys are not super easy. But we still shot it down. So we got ourselves a Sizen mission. Let's see if the air game goes our way for the rest of the missions before we figure out our troop deployment. Bomber carrier. So you might recognize this from the Terror carrier from Phase 1. It's pretty similar. I believe it will shoot drones, faster drones at us. Oh, that's not good. I should have tailed it for a second so we were behind it. This is not great. Not ideal. All right, save your barrel rolls, boys. Oh, afterburners, please. Are we fast enough? Okay, we're fast enough for those. It's fine. The problem is going to be these little pink things. They're going to be homing. The problem is there's a few problems. They're starting to home in a little. Okay, that didn't work. Well, no luck today. Bomber carrier completely destroyed us before we could get out of its range. It's not great. I don't know if it's worth trying to take one of these out, but I guess we try. Thank you. We got one at least. At least it's not a It's not a complete loss. I don't think we have the angle to take this one, though. So I just, I just escaped there. That's not great. So, we're going to test this out. We've only got one guy left. But we're going to tail it for a second. Just a second. We'll enable that in a second here. Let's see how Lotuses do against a cruiser. More thing. This guy's probably one of the easier ones to shoot down. But, like, he might have anti-missile defenses. We'll see. I'm just going to try to launch all my torpedoes if I can. At least 4. Let's see if 4 is enough. Yeah, he shot 1 down. I think he shot 2 of them down. Close, though. That's fine, though. We get a little bit of distance. We'll do it again. What are you doing? Splitting up there? I guess we're gonna find out if he kills us as soon as we go into his red zone. Okay, it's the same kind of shot that the previous cruisers had. So I've seen that one before. It does like one-shot you, but... Oh, and also he's continuing to shoot down our torpedoes. That's fun. Okay, well that was alright. At least we can manage that. We didn't really need, I would say against a cruiser, we didn't really need the Lotus, because the Lotus specifically have the anti-missile system. We did not need it against a cruiser. It didn't have any missiles, basically, just lasers. We're gonna have to try to remember all the different UFOs and what we need to fight them, basically. Alright, at least we start behind it. And we can try the old hide in the corner, lure the escort over, right? As long as, yeah. So bomber cruisers don't start in front of them. That's the rule. Easy rule. Okay, 2.5 tiles. Right here. That seems good. Okay, the 2.5 rule seems actually pretty good. I should have measured that out a long time ago. Now I'm gonna try something here. This guy seems to turn pretty slow. Starting right in his arc was just... That's the worst way to learn. But does he have a multi... Yeah, see, that's the thing. His firing arc is for his rapid-fire projectiles. But he still launches drones no matter what if you get close to him. So that'll probably kill us in one shot. And there's no way we're getting anywhere near him with a fighter. These guys can't shoot those down and they'll just kill us, so... Bomber carriers. They might be one of the harder ones to deal with because they are... you know, they're massive. Largest non-terror ship of the phase, I think. Okay, so that means basically the only thing that can handle it will be Lotus. Because Lotus at the moment are the only thing that have... the only ships that have anti-missile systems available at the moment. This is it the same thing? Bomber carrier... Bomber. Okay, so good. These are Lotuses. No, these are not Lotuses. Bad idea. So what we want to do is use the Lancers against the normal cruiser, I think. And then find some more Lotus to deal with the bomber. Now that we know a little bit more, that would be suicide. Because they'll just get taken down by drones. Or whatever they are. And also we've learned not to take the head on, so you have to tail them for a second. I mean, we've seen this before. This is an old strat, but still a good strat. Although it says auto-resolve, I mean, I'm not trying to cheese it all the time. Oh, this is looking fine. This should be 100%, honestly. Because he's not going to be able to turn before we get there. We're going to launch all of our torpedoes and hyper missiles, and he can't damage us with drones with the anti-missile system. Like, this should be totally safe. Yeah. I mean, it did take a lot of damage, but I think the double Lotus will work just fine against those. That'll be easy if we can clean off the interceptors. Cruiser, probably attacking from the behind is a good idea. The trick is going to be getting close enough to launch all torpedoes without getting into his range. He does turn a lot quicker than the other guy. Because the Lancers probably won't be able to dodge the wide-range super beam, whatever we're calling it. Probably has a name. But that's 3. I mean, one of the perks of having the Lancers is they do fire in groups of 3 is a lot more torpedoes. We should be firing another one in a second. Okay, he shot the first one down. Let's just get some distance and see if 6 in a row basically is enough. Yeah, good. So, 3 wing of Lancers should be able to handle that without too much trouble. Well, this has been a hectic first little bit here. I should think about ground missions. That's like the least priority. It's a big robot one. I kind of want to shoot this guy down and then pause to get the mission set up. C-Team has Andron Massive in the morning. A-Team has a large Andron. I can probably wait till the morning for this as well. B-Team, I mean, there's no way we're doing all of these, right? This wouldn't be that bad, but it's more important to get these cruisers and stuff for tech. To be honest, I don't even really want to do another mission. So if we just shoot it down, that's fine. There's going to be too many ground missions if we just accept them all right now. But as far as I can see, the Lotuses should totally tear these guys up. Okay, that's nice. So, air game-wise, we haven't seen all of the Tier 3 UFOs yet, especially not the terror ships. I would say I'm glad we got the Lotuses all around the world. The most important thing might be upgrading our interceptors, because dealing with those alien hunters is pretty tough right now. Like, it's okay, but I have to really nail my barrel roll into the side, or else I miss it, and we're pretty much stuck. Cruisers seem fairly easy from behind. Bomber carriers need anti-missile systems. Like, if you don't have Lotuses, I don't know how you would handle these. I think you'd have to suicide your Lancers on them. I don't know anything else that would shoot it down, honestly, because they're going to have a lot of HP. In Tier 2, there's no other jets that have anti-missile systems that would really work. Like, there is a... I never built any, but we could have built a Sonda. A Sonda can have an anti-missile system, and then a normal missile mount. So you could put a hyper missile on it or something like that. But I don't think that's going to be enough damage, even with 3 of those. I mean, maybe, but I think we need the torpedoes for the big damage, basically. And then the other option might be a heavy fighter, which also could have an anti-missile system, but then a cannon does even less damage, so... I think the Lotus with the anti-missile and the heavy mount is really what is necessary. For now, anyway. Okay, future tubers. I know we didn't get to a ground mission yet, but Tier 3, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, and that's kind of a look at how the air game's going to go for now. Not perfect, but keeping in mind that this is with easier air game, and if you don't have easy air game on, I don't even know how many of these we could have shot down. We probably would have missed a couple, honestly. But now we're going to prep our teams for the missions, and I'm going to do that off camera, because now we've got at least 3 of these to do. I think I'll probably send C Team to go clear this quick, and then assuming that's not too bad, they can clear this one as well. That'll be their real mission. But it's a lot of Androns. This is not good for weapon sergeants. This is all Androns everywhere. So this is our only Sizen mission. But it's only a scout, so I kind of doubt we're going to get lucky. But if we're really lucky, there's like an engineer or a weapon commander here, and that'll unlock some tech and upgrades for us. So, anyway, that's going to be the plan. Thanks for watching, Future Tubers. I know it's a short episode, but I need to spend a little bit of time gearing people up. So I'll see you when we get back for the next mission. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day. Look forward to ground combat after air combat.